This was an older theory, which means game theory stole it. I hope you're happy, game theory. Star Wars. What a great movie. Except that the main characters in the 4th, 5th, 6th movies, they're just off. As in, they're wrong. Why? Because they have the wrong intentions about the Death Star. Would you believe me if I said Luke and Han should not destroy the Death Star? Let me explain. In the movie, Darth Vader and friends, they're kind of like the government. Yeah, they're the government. So that means that the Death Star is a government project. It'll boost their defense. And guess what? The Death Star's worth a lot of money. That's a lot of taxpayer money. I did the math. That's about $850 quadrillion for just the steel and metal alone. Yeah, that's not even any electronic, that's just the metal and steel. That's a lot of money. No electronics in that Death Star right there. But we're just looking at it from Earth's perspective. The dark side has a whole galaxy worth of planets. If you think about it, Darth Vader and crew are the government, like I said. And the government project consists of a lot of other planets. And what are Luke and Hans and Princess Leia doing? They're doing terrorist attacks to hurt the government and the economy. If you thought 9/11 on Earth was bad, how about an economic drop for a whole galaxy? Taxpayers will never get their money back. Luke is a terrorist. And you think that The Force Awakens happens about 30 years after all the other movies? Think again. Everyone in the movie should be in an economic collapse. This is years later. I mean, we're talking literal years later. Here's a bonus. A few years ago, a petition was sent and signed by a whole lot of people to build an actual Death Star. Yeah, it got so many signatures that the government actually wrote back saying they weren't going to do it because of funding reasons. But if they could get enough funding from NASA, they could, especially NASA's branch of the Commercial Crew and Cargo Program Office. Commercial Crew and Cargo Program Office. I'd just like to point out that it spells C3PO. Science is riddled with Star Wars fans, is it not?